1941. I first started my first year in professional baseball in 1941. I was with the Grand Forks, North Dakota Chiefs. Grand Forks Chiefs. That's D. It's A and double A and triple A now. Yeah, and then the following year I jumped from Class D all the way to triple A. Well, I led the league out there the first year, my first year in professional baseball. I won 16 and lost 7 and led the league in strikeouts and ERA. Made the All-Star team.
Make you kind of nervous once you jump that far?
Well, yeah, sure did, naturally, but you just took it in stride, and that's all there was to it. Cow pastures. I started in the cow pastures.
Oh, yep. Who was it that got you started playing ball? Your dad or?
No, I just took it up myself. I just loved the game. I loved it, and I was the only only baseball player actually in the family, I guess, that I know of.
In Washington.
No, there was another one made the majors. Frank Soche. He was with the St. Louis Browns, but not very long. He was there maybe 3 or 4 months, and that was it. You make it there, you're doing good. This was in Dixon, Missouri, where I was born and raised. I pitched for the town team, and we were playing a game in Rolla. When we were playing the Rolla School of Mines, the Dixon team was, and which I didn't. There was a scout there. His name was Wally Shang, and he was a catcher for Brooklyn Dodgers. And he watched me pitch, and I pitched a doubleheader that day and won both of them. And he asked me if I'd like to play. Both shutouts. Oh yeah. Yeah, in both games, it was 43 guys I struck out in 2 games. And then he saw me and asked me if I wanted to play professional baseball, if I'd like to, and I said I sure would. He said, well, you'll be hearing from us next spring, and sure enough, next spring I got a telegram to report to Leesburg, Florida for spring training. That was for, a Dodger farm team, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd never been out of the state of Missouri in my life, and I did all that traveling. I was only 17 years old at that time. Oh yeah, and my mother and dad had to sign for me to give permission that I could play, Of course, I got a few lickings for not doing my chores and running off and playing baseball.
Not after you got your...
Oh, after I got started, no.
After you're doing your chores, no.
And then, after the 42 season with the St. Paul Saints, that was the AAA club. That's the Dodger farm team. I went into the service. I went into the service. I was there 4 years, so I went 4 good years. And I got out in 1945 and went back into professional baseball in 46. In the meantime, I got married.
You left something out. He got severely wounded in
I was wounded twice in the service. Leg, bad shot. And I thought they was going to have to amputate it. Talked me out of it. I talked them out of it, and a nurse helped me. So that was another good luck charm I had, I guess.
I was the second.
Anyway, we got out of the service, went back into baseball in 46, and had another good year. Won 16 and lost 7 that year. And then I went right back to AAA again, and I stayed there till 49. 49, I went up with the Dodgers and stayed there half a year, and then went back down to St. Paul, the AAA team. And then the Philadelphia A's, old Philadelphia Athletics, bought my contract, and I went there and stayed there with them. And 9 years in the majors I stayed then. Oh, it was a great thrill. The first batter I ever faced was Stan Musial. I struck him out. Oh yeah, that was a thrill. One of the best ones I can remember. I came into a game when I was with the White Sox against the Yankees, and they had the Yankees had the bases loaded and nobody out, and I came in, and the first batter I faced was Hank Bauer. Oh, he popped up to the first baseman. The next one was Mickey Mantle. I struck him out. The next was Yogi Berra, and I struck him out. I can remember that one real well.
Well, the deal with Ted Williams, I always liked.
Oh, yeah, Ted Williams. He was a great hitter. You couldn't strike him out. There ain't no way. I couldn't strike him out. I did everything, but I couldn't strike him out.
Who was the best hitter there?
Ted Williams, definitely. Oh, yes. The first home run he ever hit off of me, it took him about 5 or 6 years to hit one off of me. But then after he hit the home run, the next day, their bat boy came out and says, Maury, he said, Ted Williams wants to talk to you in the outfield. And I said, oh boy, I wonder what I did. So go out there, and he said, Maury, he said, it took me longer than to hit a home run off of you than any pitcher I've ever faced. He said, after the game, there'll be something in your locker for you. I went in there, and after the game, and he had one of his fishing rods. He autographed all the Sears Roebuck stuff. He had a gold rod and reel engraved, and his initials on it, name on it. And that was a thrill, boy, I'm telling you. I gave it to my grandson, and he lost it. Yeah, Robinson came in 47.
Mm-hmm.
1947.
What was the feeling around the league? Was there still any?
Well, a lot of people resented it, but it didn't bother me. What the heck, you know? I was in the service with colored guys. It didn't bother me. What the heck? I mean, he had a job to do, and he went and did it. What the heck?
Yeah, just another guy.
He was a great ball player. Great ball player.
Did you get to know him?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, he was on the team in 49 when I was there.
Yeah, that was.
And Roy Campanella, the catcher, he was there also. He was a great catcher, boy. He was a great catcher, boy, and a good hitter. Good hitter. Closest I got to getting in the World Series, we ended up with the White Sox one year, second place. Back then, when you won the pennant, you were it. You don't know who's going to win it today. Yeah, you never know who's going to win the thing. Paul Richards managed the White Sox then. Go back to the old Philadelphia A's. I liked it. But I'd rather pitch it in the White Sox park. That was a big park. 50 down each line, so that was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was Gus Zernial was a left fielder. Ferris Payne, the first baseman. Eddie Juice, the shortstop. Pete Suter, the second baseman. Hank Majeski, third base. Philly in center field, and Elmer Vallow right field. Joe Ashroff was a catcher. And we had players, Bobby Shantz was pitching for us, and myself, and Alex Kellner. Oh, a lot of good ball players.
Did you ever come close to the
No, not
World
with the
Series?
A's, no.
No.
We were at bottom place. First year I won 11 games and lost 4 for him.
What would you say is the things that you miss most about what there was back then that there might not be now?
I'd say team playing.
Stuff.
They played for each other, you know. They helped each other out.
When they talk so much now about the home runs and everything like that.
Oh, yeah. They didn't hit that many back then. You could knock a guy down back then. Now today you can't. Yeah, right. They get to hitting you too good, buddy. You better look out the next time you come up. And they remembered it too.
Tell me about going to the reunion.
Oh yeah, well you'll get to that later. What year was it we went?
Year before last. Well, not this year, but year before.
Yeah.
No, we went to 2 reunions.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, we went to a baseball reunion in St. Paul, the old team that I was with in the minor leagues. We went to that, and that was about, I think, 1996 when that was. That was really nice. I liked it. I met some of them old players we first started out with, you know. And then, I guess it was 4 or 5 years ago. We went.
I know that one.
Yeah, 2001. We went to my first reunion in Philadelphia, with the Philadelphia A's. We really enjoyed it, and then the year before last, we went to another one, but we stopped off we stopped off in Cooperstown, New York, Hall of Fame. That was really something. That is something to see. And then we went on there to the reunion and had a great time again, and really enjoyed it.
They interviewed him at the Hall of Fame.
So I think they call it Cooperstown.com or something about baseball. I don't know what it is. and just look up, I guess, Maury Martin or something.
He had a great interview.
Oh, that was great, you know.
Tasted.
Enjoyed it. It's really something. I really enjoyed it up there. Every record of every ball player that ever started, from minor leagues right into the majors, they've got it all. They've got a room, bigger than this house, isn't it, dear? Where it was so cold in there, they have to keep it 50 degrees in there on account of the tape and the film, you know, with, I don't know, sweat or something, I don't know. But they took us in there, and I have never seen so many records in my life. Oh, man. Who do you want to look up? Look up. There it is.
He even ran into some of his old fans.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one old guy came up to me up there in the Hall of Fame, and he said, Maury, he said, I've watched you pitch. He said, when you first came up with the A, and he said, yeah, I thought you were the greatest left-handed pitcher I ever saw in my life. But he said, I never had nerve enough to come up and ask for your autograph. I said, well, I don't know why not. I just didn't. He said, could I have it now? And I said, yeah. He
was working in a garage or gas station. What was it?
Well, a service station, I guess.
And he used to run to the field after he finished.
Yeah, after he'd get done working, he'd see if I was relieving, he said, I gotta go. And he'd run over there, and after he'd watch me the last 2 or 3 innings pitch. So that was the greatest thing I ever saw, he said.
What pitches did you throw? What were your...
Yeah, you name it, I had it.
You ever try sneaking a spitball in there?
I tried, but it wouldn't work for me. Oh, there was some that had them. Preacher Rowe had one of the best there was. Preacher Rowe built the Dodgers.
Can I tell you what I like? He had one, he'd throw it, and it would just go up there, and it would just, what was that? Oh, sinker? Remember what I did?
No, that was a palm ball. Back then we called it a palm ball. But now it's, you name it, they call it everything. Split finger, fork ball, this and that. I don't know what all they call it.
Do you still throw that ball? I never see it.
What's that?
Because the ball would just go down. It would just blow.
Bottom would fall out.
I don't
Ken Boyer was my roommate with the Cardinals.
What do you think about that new Busch Stadium? Do you like it?
Well, I don't know whether I'm going to like it or not, but I guess it'll be all right. But I don't know what was wrong with the first one. It was a beautiful ballpark. And I don't know what they're gaining by this. I don't know. Maybe just.
Well, I don't know where the brick is, but he has a brick down there somewhere.
Whatever you walkway or whatever you call it.
Brother.
Oh, Don DiMaggio was a great outfielder.
Yeah.
And he batted almost 300 in his lifetime. 399. I mean 299. That Dom, he was a great outfielder. Best I ever saw. He made everything look so easy. He'd be right there. Ball there it was. And Dom, Joe, he'd stretch out and get him, and make him look hard and all this and that, like Edmonds does sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a little show-off. Well, I pitched against Joe, yeah. Pitched against DiMaggio in 1951. Sure, it was tough. Like I say, you had to maintain 2 homes, and then you had to keep moving your children around and getting them different schools and all that stuff. It was hard, yeah. It was a hard life.
That was a piece of cake, but I enjoyed it more when it was over, though, than I did when we were doing it, because then it was,
Mostly buses and trains.
Trains.
When it first started, from big, from, like, say, Philadelphia to Chicago and stuff, it'd be by train,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Now, they grab it, they can get enough sleep and rest. I'd like to know why. 4 hours and they're there. What the heck? We'd ride all night on a Pullman train, get up the next day and go play a doubleheader. And then they don't do it. They're off the next day. When I played, every 3rd day you pitched. Every fourth day you pitched. You got 3 days rest, and the 4th day you pitched. Well, you stop and figure it out. Look how many players they got today. How many teams. Mm-hmm. We had 8.
So you had the best of the best.
You had the best.
Mm-hmm.
You had the best. You made the major leagues there. You accomplished something back then. I lived 150 miles from St. Louis.
Back
Okay, yeah.
then, nobody had cars.
Nobody had cars, you know what I mean?
Well, why don't you step over there and look at that picture? He got to go out on the field. Who did you talk to out there?
Oh, Andy Brennan.
And his
oh,
family.